What's going on, guys? Slow GTI back here. We've got another video today, another car part install video today. We've got integrated engineering intake elbow pipe for the MK7 today. Got some clamps, silicone hose that I don't think we need to use. I think this is for aftermarket intakes, but I still have the stock one, so I'm not sure if we need to use that. Obviously a little stubby holder and a sticker behind there and just a thank you card. So yeah, keen to see if this increases the intake noise a bit, because it is bigger in diameter, so it should be sucking a bit more. But yeah, just waiting for the car to cool down. I'll get some before revs of how the intake sounds, and then we'll get some after revs on how it sounds after as well. So see you guys out there. Alright guys, I'm outside. The car's a bit cooler now. It's not too hot, it's still at operating temp, so I'm just going to set the camera up and get some before revs of the intake noise, and then we'll get some after. So I'll set that up now. Alright, so I've just set the camera up, now I'm just going to do some revs. I mean, as we can all tell, it's dead quiet, so keen to see how it sounds afterwards. We're going to install that now. I'm going to set the camera up, and yeah, we'll crack on to it. Alright, just like my other video, we're going to be undoing this 7mm clamp here, and then also undoing this at the same time to get it off this pipe. And then the oil feed line, and then that T30 just there, and that should just twist off, come off, and then yeah, we'll build the new one and put it on. Alright, I'll just put you guys there. 7mm, not 8. $7mm thread, sorry guys, not 8. And that pipe off, and we just will toss that to the side. Oil feed line off. Move that to the side. I'll just tuck it up behind the turbo. It's flexy enough to go there, so just up there. Out the way. No, doesn't want to do it, never mind. Alright, so we've got our T30 to undo the T30 bolt. That sits right there. So we'll get the T30 on it. Not tighten it up. We'll undo it. Just to about that point. Just so the bolt doesn't fall anywhere. And then we can just grab that with our fingers, just like that. Throw it on the cowl panel, and then basically just twist towards the firewall, and then this pipe gets in the way, but wiggle it off. Oh, that's in that. And then yeah, so that's the old one. So we'll just compare the sizes real quick. Right, so obviously the same sort of size on that, and then as you can tell, it is very much thicker and a very bigger diameter. So yeah, so we just need to throw the new bracket one of this on here as IE supplies it for you. And yes, I am doing this on my garbage bin. I don't really have a table to sit it on, so it is on the garbage bin. So this bracket that they supply, the 2 bolts that bolts into here, just like that. And these are Allen key sizes. I'll just grab the Allen key now. Should be that size there, yep. Alright, so it is I think a size 6 Allen key. I'll double check at the end of the video. But basically, set that up, get the Allen key, do one up just to hold it, other one on. Alright, so we're just doing that. It's a bit hard to do with one hand, but you get the gist. Don't over tighten them, just, yep, it's tight, yep, it's tight, done. Okay, so that's that. And now they do supply O-rings, so the O-rings would be for Alright, so the O-rings are actually for your old oil pipe, but obviously we don't need to change that because mine's not damaged. But we need to get this O-ring off here. It is a bit loud. I'll put you guys at face height, just so we got our clip tool, and all we need to do is really just dig under just to grab that O-ring, pull it off. See, that's off, and then that O-ring basically goes on to the exact same spot on the new one. And good thing about this O-ring is pretty stretchy, so basically just sits right on there, just as so, and then that's it. Now that is ready to go back on the car. So yeah, we're gonna put this on, and yeah, basically a 10-minute fucking basically a 10-minute install. So as it came off, it goes back on the same way. This thing's so fiddly to go on. Let's move that out of the way. So basically you've got these little slot tabs where the thing, those go on. So that's on like that. It basically push as hard as you can. Oh, sorry guys, I need two hands with this. Push. Sorry guys, I realized I stuffed up. So they actually give you a nice skinny O-ring to fit on here instead of the chunky factory one. I did not realize that, and yeah, it sits in the groove much better, and no wonder why I was having trouble fitting it up, because the O-ring was too damn big. So we're gonna have a take 2 at this. Well, take 5, because I did, and look at that, it directly fit on. And now we just basically just twist this on now. So we just whew. That sits on the blow-off valve very tightly. So yeah, as the thing's a bit of a bigger diameter, so we can't run our spacer, unfortunately. So, yeah, so we can't run the spacer that I've got on there, as you guys can see. So I have a atmospheric spacer on my blow-off valve, and it will not turn due to, yeah, that's such a tight gap there. So when I do that, it sort of separates it off the turbo. So yeah, we're gonna have to pull that off, and yeah, can't run the spacer. Damn, okay. Well, is what it is, so that's gonna have to come off if I'm gonna want to run this, and I really want to put this on, so off this comes. We'll put you on in a minute, and yeah, we're gonna have to find the same size teeth 30. So they are meant to be an Allen key, but who really has the right tools for the job at the right time, you know? So we're just going to use a T30, which fits in those bolt holes very nicely. And we're just going to take it off with the T30s. Just like so. So the bottom one actually wasn't holding on, which is concerning. Probably because they're not the right size bolts. So diverter off. This is the spacer that we had on there, the ECS tuning spacer, and we're gonna put if the normal one wants to go back on. The normal blow-off valve. So we're just gonna line that bolt up, do it up. Sweet, that one's not tight, but we'll tighten it up in a minute. In a minute. In the bloody minute. Put the bottom one on. Oh, it doesn't really want to go on, eh? We're gonna throw the top one on. Wiggle it till it finds the thread. And yeah, I'll just show you guys. So currently doing that bolt up. Yep, that's nice. That's nice and tight. Oh, I need that socket, thank you. Give me my socket back. And now you guys can't really see this one, but we're doing the bottom one now. Oh, the camera's a bit dirty. That's better. Alright, so that's nice and tight. Now we should basically be able to throw this down. Line up those slots. On, twist, done. See, that was so much easier without that spacer on. Throw that T30 back down there. tighten this bolt up. It is a brand new thread, so don't worry about it being a bit hard to tighten up. As long as you are not cross-threading it, it's just cleaning off all the, well, I guess primer that they've put on that bracket, as there is a coating on it, so it's just cleaning the threads out. Yep, that's on. And there goes my tool. Now we just grab this oil feed line again. Turn it. Clip that on. Yep, see, that's on. Now we just grab our piping. That doesn't fit on that, so just give me a sec. Alright, so this intake pipe has to go on your stock one. So that goes on there. Extend this clamp all the way out. So see how we still have some threads left? We're just gonna extend them all the way. And if it wants to work out, put that there, that on there. Sorry guys, my thing ran out of storage for some reason. Okay. Anyway, so we've got that 7mm on there, so we're just going to tighten this up. Nice and tight. And we're going to grab the one supplied by IE. Set the camera up there. Grab this, throw it on the pipe. Sorry, throw the clamp on first. Yeah, you're gonna want that clamp on first. Throw it on the pipe. Like so. Alright, so we've got that on the pipe there. We're just lining up this hose clamp, which I need 2 hands for, but I'll show you guys after. Sweet, that's nice and tight. So we've got that sitting on there, just like that, and got the clamp there. So we're just gonna squeeze this back on now, which we need to undo that. I just kicked my car. That's nice. We're just gonna. Hopefully this has a wide enough grip. Oh, maybe? Yes. Milwaukee tools for the win. Oh, sorry guys, the camera angle is very bad, but I'm just trying to squeeze this pipe back on. Oh, god damn. Sorry. Whew. This pipe is being an absolute bitch to put back on. Okay. Alright, so I need to... Give me 2 seconds, guys. I just need to grab another tool. So, unfortunately, I've had to compromise and put a 7mm hose clamp on it. So... Unfortunately, I don't have a tool wide enough to grab those 2 points, so I've had to throw an 8mm on there, but it's pretty nice and snug. It's pretty hidden, like you can't even tell that I've got one on there. But yeah, just gonna pack up real quick, tidy up the tool area, and then yeah, we'll get some after revs and see how louder, not loudly, louder the intake noise is. So stay tuned. Alrighty. Alright guys, so let's get that car in the view, huh? Alright, fully installed, ready to go on. Just double checked everything, so it's all on, so let's have a look. Yeah, so, I mean, not sure what that sounded like from the camera's perspective, but it is definitely a lot more cabin air, I would say. Not sure on the outside, I'll have a look at the video, but yeah, let me know what you guys think. Next thing is an aftermarket intake or a downpipe, so we'll figure out what one I choose next. But stay tuned for that video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless.